Hello everyone, and welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun? Oh, that's so great to hear. All right, are you ready to get started with our good morning song? First, we need to make our arms into a big circle out in front of us like this. Now let's raise that circle up, up, up high, and let's give a little stretch. Stretch over to one side, stretch to the other side, back up to the middle. Now let's bring that circle back down. Now it's time to sing together. And if you know the words, make sure to sing along with me. Here we go. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Thanks for singing with me. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day so far. Let's get started with circle time. So behind me, we have the calendar and weather chart. As you can see, it has lots of numbers, it has some words, and even a couple of pictures. Now the first thing that we do is begin with the month. The month is up here. And recently, we started a new month. Do you remember what the month is? I'll give you a hint. February. The month is February. And today is February 8th. So let's move the chip over from the number 5. The last time that we met, it was February 5th. So we're going to go 6, 7, 8. Today is February 8th, and the year is 2021. So let's say the date all together one more time. Are you ready? Today is February 8th, 2021. Okay, friends, it's time to count all of the days that we've had so far in the month of February. So let me see your counting fingers like this. And we'll warm them up. Will you count with me? Let's start up here at the number 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have had 8 days so far in the month of February. Friends, it's now time to sing the Days of the Week song. And because we have 7 days in our week, let's hold up 7 fingers like this. First, I hold up one hand. But wait a minute, this one hand only has 5 fingers. I need 2 more fingers to make 7. There we go, 7 fingers. And if you know the words to the song, please sing along with me. Here we go. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now let's go down, down, down to right here. Does anybody remember what the day was yesterday? I'll give you a hint, friends. Yesterday was Sunday. Yesterday was Sunday. So that means that today is, I'll give you a hint, Monday. You're right, friends. Today is Monday. And that means that tomorrow will be Tuesday. Yes, tomorrow will be Tuesday. But let's go back to today. Will you sing Today is Monday with me? Here we go. Today is Monday, today is Monday, today is Monday all day long. Today is Monday, today is Monday, today is Monday all day long. Now let's go back up, up, up to the top of the chart, right up here. This is the season. Do you know what the season is? Winter! You're right, friends. It is winter time. And depending on where you live, your winter time may look a little bit different from my winter time. My winter time is very, very cold and snowy. Let's talk a little bit more about the weather. But before we do that, we have to sing our weather song. Will you sing with me? It goes like this. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? Friends, do you see my picture down here? It's snow. When I look outside of my window, I see a snowy day. The clouds are full and the snow is falling from the clouds. And look at my temperature chart. It's on blue. That means that it's very, very cold where I live. What does the weather look like where you live, friends? Thanks for sharing with me. It's now time to move on to the letter of the week. And because we started a new week, we have a new letter to talk about. Look at this letter. Does anybody know what sound this letter makes? This letter says f, f, f. Can you make that sound with me? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. F, f, f. And does anybody know what letter this is? F. You're right. This is a lowercase f, and F says f, f, f. Are you ready to guess what's inside of my letter and number box today? Let's see. So remember, friends, inside of this box, I have something that starts with the letter f, f, f. I'm going to give you a couple of hints, and if you think you know what it is, you can take a guess. Are you ready for your first clue? Listen carefully. This is something that is found on a bird. They come in all different colors. One point is a little bit pointy on the end, but for the most part, it's very soft and flat. Does anybody know what it is? Look at this. It's a feather. A feather comes from a bird. Feather starts with the letter f, f, F. Friends, we also have a new number to talk about because it's a new week. Look at this number right here. Do you know what number this is? 10. You're right, friends. This is the number 10. And if you look at this number, it's actually made up of 2 different numbers. Do you see what 2 numbers this one number is made up of? The number 1 and the number 0. Look at that. The number 1 and the number 0 make the number 10. Because there are 2 numbers, we call this number double digits. Double means 2. Let's hold up 10 fingers to count. First, we'll start with one hand. One hand has 5. And if we add our other hand, we have another 5. And together we have 10 fingers. Look at that, friends. We are going to count all of our fingers today. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 fingers. And inside of the box, I have a handful of 10 twigs. One of my twigs just fell. Will you count them with me? I'm going to line them up on the top of the box and we'll count them together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more makes 10. 10 twigs. This week we will continue our unit on practical life skills, which are activities that occur every day in your life. Last week we learned about ways to keep ourselves clean and healthy, and this week we will focus on getting dressed independently. Now, getting dressed may seem a little bit overwhelming at first because there are so many different steps involved. Now let's see. What do you need to do when you get dressed? Well, first, you need to know what the weather is like outside in order to dress accordingly. Would you wear a bathing suit to go play in the snow? I don't think so. How about rain boots to the beach? No. Let's pretend that it was hot outside. What would you need to get dressed? Well, you could start with some underwear, some shorts, a t-shirt, or maybe a dress or a skirt. But what about if it's cold and you're going to play outside? Not only do you need to put on your indoor clothes, now you have to put on your outdoor gear. So you would start with a jacket, some snow pants. What else could you use to play in the snow? That's right, a hat. And also you need to protect your hands so you can wear gloves or mittens. So for today's work, I'm going to teach you a really cool trick. Are you ready to see? Let's go. For today's work, you will need a coat or a jacket. I'm going to show you the flip trick, which is a really simple way to put on your coat or jacket. So the first thing that you need to do is lay your jacket flat on the ground and make sure that it's upside down. You also want to be standing up. So stand up and make sure that when you look down, the top of your jacket faces the top of your feet, just like this. Let's go on to step 2. Now that your coat is lying flat on the ground and it's upside down, you're ready for the second step. So you're going to take each arm and put it into each sleeve. Now remember, there should be 2 holes, 1 hole for each sleeve, and each arm is going to go into each hole. So you're going to take your arms, put it into one of the sleeves and the other. You don't want to put your arms all the way through the sleeves because you want to make sure that you can flip your jacket. So the next step, part 3, is to flip your jacket up and over your head like this. 1, 2, 3. Keep those arms in the sleeves and go up and over. Ta-da! Let's try that again. You're going to put each of your arms into the sleeves. Not all the way, just halfway. Now you're going to flip your jacket up and over your head. 1, 2, 3. Up and over. Ta-da! Are you ever working on something and maybe it's not going exactly how you have it planned? Maybe your body starts getting really worked up and you start feeling frustrated or upset or maybe even angry. Well, when that happens, just stop what you're doing and let's take a deep breath. So we're going to breathe the air in through our nose like this and out through your mouth. Let's try that again together. We're going to take a deep breath in and out. Now let's check in with our bodies. How do you feel now? Maybe a little more relaxed and calm? Remember, friends, it's always okay to feel those hard feelings, especially when you're learning something new. But just remember, the more upset you let yourself get, the harder it's going to be to complete that task. When that happens, just stop what you're doing, move on to another activity, and try again later. Let's get back to circle time. Welcome back to circle time, friends. So if you are already familiar with the flip trick, or if you know how to put on your jacket all by yourself already, feel free to move on to the next step, which would be to button up or zip up your jacket. But I hope that you enjoyed watching the flip trick with me today and are ready to do it all by yourself. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, and you can also find me on outschool.com for my live and interactive classes. Before we go, we have one last song to sing. Wave goodbye like this, and we'll sing, goodbye friends, goodbye friends, goodbye friends, I'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you tomorrow.